Hey guys, welcome back. So somebody recently asked me if I could talk about what my motivation was to start learning foreign languages. And to be honest, I haven't always been interested in foreign languages my whole life. I remember I started with Urdu and French. Actually, French was my first foreign language, maybe English, I guess. So I was born in South Africa. This glare is terrible. Let's change it up a bit, shall we? Is that better? Okay. So I was born in South Africa into an Afrikaans family. Then we moved to France when I was 2 years old for 9 months. So I think French was my first foreign language. But I took this all for granted. Like, languages were just part of my life, but I didn't really see their value or importance until much later. So I went to school in Pakistan, in Islamabad, and I started learning Urdu and French, and I did a little bit of Spanish until 9/11 when the terrorist attacks happened and they found a bomb under our school bus and our school had to be shut down and we evacuated the country. So much for, like doing 2 weeks of Spanish and then having to evacuate the country. So up until about grade 11, I just took languages for granted. Like, it was cool to be able to say I could speak French or something, but I never really thought of it as something exceptional. I just thought it was something you do for school. Then, when we moved back from Dubai to South Africa, that was actually grade 9, I lied. Then I started doing Korean as a fun activity with my mom, like just for the fun of it. And Korean was really the accelerator for me to start learning other foreign languages. Once I got to a comfortable level in Korean, I thought, so many K-pop songs are also written or sung in Japanese, and Korean and Japanese have similar grammar and vocabulary, so why don't I try Japanese? So I started with Japanese actually in Dubai, but I just learned katakana, and that was about it, and the basic readings. And I thought, it's fun. I remember being interested in Russian and Estonian in middle school as well, but it really never went further than just basic sentences. Whereas after seriously learning Korean and realizing how much doors it could open for me, I really started taking language learning seriously. So seriously that in my final year of high school, when I was supposed to be focusing on final exams, I didn't study so much for my exams and I was just learning Korean and Japanese a lot. And what really propelled my Japanese learning was when my parents moved to Japan in my first year of university, so that was 2013. And from there it just kind of snowballed. My language learning journey hasn't really been a smooth one. I haven't had solid decisions of I'm gonna learn this language now until recently. It all kind of just happened. French happened and Arabic was a school subject and I was born into an Afrikaans family. But it all just kind of expanded from there once I learned the importance of foreign languages. And the reason I learn languages is to expand my worldview and to better understand different cultures and to be able to consume content in different languages. The way of thinking changes completely when you learn a different language. Just the way that the Japanese people think is so different from what we in the Western world think and consider correct or the norm. So it's always interesting to read books and articles in Japanese, and learning a language really opens your mind to that. And just being able to communicate with people from around the world is really exciting on its own as well. So I guess my interest for languages really started after Korean started opening doors for me. So French was always just a school subject and I never had the opportunity to really use it outside of school classes. Whereas Korean, I got to travel to Korea. I was on a Korean TV show, I met some really great people there, and I thought, wow, language learning can really open doors. And that's what really motivated me to continue and to expand, expand my languages. I guess as time went along, I started getting a lot more serious about language learning once I realized the benefits of being multilingual. Not just to be able to say I speak so many languages, but the way your brain changes and, wow, it's really raining hard. And, just the way you can communicate with people from all around the world. It is so exciting to be able to speak different languages. And I think that's definitely my motivating drive to continue doing what I do. And I mean, I've met so many great people through my YouTube channel and have been exposed to you guys and your language learning journeys, which in turn inspired me and helped me to keep going. So community is also a really great aspect of the Polyglot language learning community, and it's been really great to share my journey with you guys, and I hope we can continue learning languages together. That is some loud thunder. If you've got any other questions, please leave them in the comments, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!